down. I want it to be what I want.
$150,000 cash, you don't own any properties, and you live with your mom and you want to buy a G-Wagon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everyone wants the car. Not everyone can pay for the car. Right now, across America, more people are walking into dealerships with credit scores in the 400s and 500s than ever before. And they're not walking out with a Corolla. They're asking for Porsches, G-Wagons, Hellcats, BMWs, cars that cost more than what most of these buyers make in a year. Some of them have a plan, a big down payment, a cosigner, a story about why the number on paper doesn't reflect who they really are. Some of them have no plan at all, just a dream and a phone call to a finance manager who's heard it 1,000 times before. What you're about to see are real conversations, real credit scores, real numbers, laid out exactly the way the banks see them. Some of these people get the car. Some of them get told the truth instead. Let's start with the people who walked in aiming way too high.
We have a customer here. He wants a Porsche. He hasn't paid a soul, like not a single person in his life he's paid. So his credit is close to negative 400, but he's here today because he came to get approved for a car and we can help him out, but we just needed help explain it to him. Can't really get qualified for a Porsche, but I just talked to my finance manager. So he's saying, listen, if we have to do this pretty much in your name, right? If we can't get anyone on here to help you out on that credit side, then we can certainly get you approved with $6,000 down. There's no question if we can get you approved. Can we get you approved for that Porsche? When you're ready with the 6,000, it's going to be questionable. Things may be different then. We may not even have the Porsche when you have the 6,000. But finance is saying if you can come when you have the 6,000 all put together, for sure, we'll get you on the road. Something nice, something reliable.
But if you said if I had that 6 right now, then it was a go.
I can't tell you concrete that it's a go, but we will certainly fight to get you in something, if not the Porsche, then something similar.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be nothing else but that.
That's you tell me that's the only thing
reason I came here for
the Porsche.
For the Porsche.
Then if that's what we have to do, then we'll fight to get you into the Porsche, brother.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, give me like 2 weeks.
All right. Well, then hold on. Don't go yet. Let me give you my cell so you can reach me.
It's already a done deal. I've been looking at that for a couple of months.
Listen, now you got my cell, okay? So if you need anything from me in between the time of now and when you're ready to purchase it, you call me, you text me, okay?
All right. Appreciate it.
All right, Prince. You reach out to me, brother. Okay? Enjoy your weekend.
So you have $100,000 inheritance and you want to spend it on a BMW i8?
Yep.
Hey Henry, this is Gus with Legacy Motor Cars Austell. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for giving me a call. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, no problem. So I got your message. You're interested in a BMW i8?
Heck yeah.
Nice,
Heck
man.
yeah. Everything's nice, man.
Yeah, I love those cars. Any reason why you want the i8 or no?
So tragedy followed by some slight good news. My dad passed away. He wasn't really around, so it kind of... He basically left me something, and that was a huge inheritance, and so I might as well reward myself with a little something. So I'm looking at this i8. I gotta get those suicide doors, man.
Gotcha, man. Sorry to hear that about your dad.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, but yeah, so what's your budget?
Budget-wise, I got some money to put down, but I'm not trying to be stuck in a huge payment because I'm putting so much money down.
Okay. How much are you looking to put down?
Like $100K.
100K? For clarification, you have $100,000 you want to put down towards a car, or how much you have to work with?
So the inheritance was $100K, but I'm trying to put down maybe like 30 or 40,000 to have some money to still play around with.
So how's your credit?
It's not the best. Mid 500s, 550, 560, something like that.
Okay. Located.
I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, so you're right by us. So we're like 10 miles away.
I know you guys are in like Marietta, right?
Actually, we just opened our second store in Austell.
Awesome.
Congrats, yeah, so I'm working on Austell. Thank you. So yeah, I'm looking at here. They're like in the mid 70s for a nicer low mile spec. So you'd probably finance half of it.
Fill out the application with you guys to try to get approved, but just want to make sure those numbers work for me. That's all.
Okay. I mean, out the door, you roughly be like around 80, 90, depending on which one we go with. Have you ever financed any cars under your name?
I have.
Okay. And what is your income?
I make about $4,000 a month.
Do you have any repos on your credit?
No, nothing like that.
Definitely get this deal done. I'll send you over a credit app, and then we'll see what we can make work. But
everyone's got a story for why the number is what it is. The bank doesn't care why.
What's up with it, family? So I'm going to tell y'all this story about this pastor that came to see me one time. So he had hit me up on Facebook, and he said, man, I'm going to come see you. I'm interested in giving me a new or fairly new truck. And I said, cool, come see me tomorrow about 11. He came in, he made it in about 10:45. So he told me what he wanted to look at. So I got access to multiple brands, not just Toyota. So we go and look at, we started off here, we looking at 1794 Platinum Tundras. Then we go to look at Ford trucks. So we looking at, you know what I'm saying, King Ranches, Lariats, Platinum. We just looking at all the fixing. Then we look at a GMC Sierra. So we looking at the, you know, the high-end trucks. So we finally land on a F-150 that they wanted. Black King Ranch with all the fixings. And we get back to the desk, sit down at my computer, get all his information. He told me he was good. So get everything, boom, check his credit. 525. I said, so I said, sir, you told me, you know what I'm saying, you was fairly well showing you a 525. He's sitting there, you know what I'm saying, puzzled, like, I don't know how that can happen.
Now for the moments that are just funny.
Hi, how can I help you?
I'm looking to buy a car today.
Looking to buy a car today. You have any money down for it?
No.
No money down. Okay. I have a Kia Forte. We can go that route. I have an Optima, and I also have a really nice Nissan Versa in the back.
I don't think you're understanding me. I have a 900 credit score. I want a car with nothing down on it today, and I can definitely do that.
You say 900 credit score?
Uh-huh.
Give me one. I have a really nice Tundra. Just give me 1 second.
Here are 3 signs that you are dealing with a 400 credit score customer. Sign number 1. If they ask you, what's the down payment on this car? They have a 400 credit score. Number 2. If they tell you down payments are illegal, they have a 400 credit score. It might be lower than 400 actually. Actually, 50% of the time, they're wanted in multiple counties. Another fun fact, if they gave you that number 2 reason, they are most likely crazy, so don't annoy them or they might do something to you. And number 3, if they walk into the lot, they got sunglasses on, a phone right here, they're walking like this, you know, like they strutting like they own the world. You go out to meet them and they don't even say nothing. They just shoo you out. They're like, you are dealing with a 400 credit score customer.
Putting money down, I want it to be what I want.
So you came back as a 400 credit score, so the bank will choose your car.
Behind the jokes, this is what the actual math looks like.
Hello?
Hi, Kiana. This is Greg. Hi. Well, I'm just giving you a call now because we did get your credit apps in the 2008 Scion Aura, right? First question is, how is the credit?
Not good at all.
Not good at all? What are we working with?
Rebuilding.
Got it. Okay, so do we know what the score is?
It's 561.
561. Okay. How much money do we have down?
Man, yes. Mommy on the phone. I'm sorry. No, it's at the noise. What you say? I apologize.
How much money are you looking to put down?
1,000.
1,000 down. Okay. So I'm going to work on your credit app. I'm going to see if we can get you approved. Only with $1,000 down, it might be hard, but you know the vehicle's not that expensive. It's only $4,995. So after fees and taxes, we figure around like $6,000, $6,500. So with $1,000 down, I'm figuring maybe they'll do a 2-3 year loan. Is that something would you be comfortable with, like a $300 payment, something like that?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, let me get to work on this and see if I can get you approved. Okay?
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, so I just ran the credit. This might be the worst credit I have ever seen.
Pre-approvals don't mean anything until somebody actually pulls the credit.
3 things I wish I would have known when my car was repossessed. I wish I would have known that when it came up as a repossession on my credit report, I could have signed up for credit repair and deleted it from my credit report much quicker than I did because it took me 2 years to realize that was even possible in order to qualify for a new vehicle loan because I could not get a new car. Speaking of cars, that's the car I want so bad. That was a sign. That was a sign. Anyway, it took me 2 years to get a new car because for about 1.5 years, I didn't realize what credit repair was and how I could remove this from my credit report so that I didn't get denied for car loans because of the repossession that was reporting on my credit report. Actually, that's it. That's all I wish I would have known.
This is a 2026 Chevrolet Suburban High Country. Take a look. See what I'm saying?
The high country. What does that mean? High payment. Give it a sec. Let's go over the story. Very recently, I had somebody on this. Not this one, but one that looks just like it because they all look the same. Anyway, when they came in, the gentleman only wanted the high country. Now, technically, he wanted it in a blue. We didn't have blue. We had white. He goes, I'll look at it, but I don't think I want it. Okay, let me go get it. He's checking it out. He likes the way it looks, but he still wants blue. Of course, gotta have the roof. This was the selling point. The monitors in the back. So now white's not that bad because the kids love the monitors. We're getting better now. It's starting to look better. But hang on. And of course, it's got all the amenities. Back to the story. His wife liked the white, so that's a bonus for me. But he wanted blue. He said white looks like a work truck. Not when it's a high country. No, it doesn't. But okay. He goes, let's figure out the numbers. Now the numbers, this is very expensive, but he's in a position where he can buy it if he wants it. Let me show you the numbers. In fact, I'll show you everything. I'll just tell you, he bought the vehicle. Look at these numbers. This is $88,300. Yes, for a Chevy. $373.63 is a dock fee. $351 plates and title. $22.50 in Cook County. $7,318 in tax. How does the state and the city not have money? That's 8 1/4. $96,369.13. Now he did buy an extended warranty for $34.50, but he's putting $15,000 down. Brought the balance to finance to $84,819.13. Hold on a second. Here's the catch. He said, you get me to $1,200 a month, I'll take the white one. Okay. We're going back and forth. I can't get him to $1,200 a month. Now let me show you. And I'll tell you what happened. $84,819, 72 months, rate of 8.95, $1,527 a month. He needed a minute to talk to his wife about it because he's about $300 more than what he wanted to spend per month. But at the end of the day, the lady said buy it, and they bought it. $1,500 a month for that, but man, it's beautiful. If you got it, spend it. If you don't got it, but $15,000 down at a payment of $1,500 a month. I don't know. It's expensive.
Let's talk about one of the biggest financial traps in America, one that drains billions from working class people every year, subprime auto loans. Because if you're poor or have bad credit, you don't just pay more for a car, you get financially ambushed for one. A lot of times a car isn't optional. It's how you get to work, get your kids to school, buy groceries, and make doctor's appointments. So when someone with a low credit score needs a car, the entire auto finance industry sees them as prey. Dealers take a $7,000 used car and mark it up to $12,000 or more because they know the buyer can't walk away. Not all of them, of course, but many. Then the lenders swoop in with interest rates that would make a loan shark blush. In 2024, the average interest rate for subprime borrowers exceeded 20%, while prime borrowers paid around 7% or less. This part's crazy. 1 in 3 subprime auto loans ends in default, compared to about 5% for prime loans. But it's worse than that. Subprime lenders design their business model around repossession. They collect months of sky-high payments. Then, when the borrower falls behind, they repo the car and sell that same vehicle again at another markup. Some cars cycle through 3, 4, even 5 buyers, each one squeezed until they break. And repossessions happen faster than most people realize. In some states, a lender can repo a car after just one missed payment, sometimes in a matter of days. Miss a shift because your kid is sick, have a surprise medical bill hit your account, or run short just before payday, suddenly your car is gone at 3 a.m. Now, add the junk fees, $600 documentation fees, $900 gap insurance you didn't ask for, worthless warranties rolled into the loan, and undercoating. They don't even know what that is. All of it gets financed at 20 to 36% APR. You're paying interest on trash. There are ways out of this trap. 1, credit unions. Many offer small dollar auto loans at 8 to 12%, even for bad credit. Lower default rates mean they don't need predatory fees to survive. 2, community-based lending. Some states now fund mission-based auto loans where interest rates are capped at 18%, cars are inspected, and no junk fees are allowed. Defaults drop sharply, meaning lenders can still profit. 3, employer-backed loans. A growing number of employers partner with credit unions to help workers get reliable cars at fair rates. It's good for the employee, and it's good for the business because attendance goes up and turnover goes down. Number 4, auto loan regulation. The CFPB has already fined dealerships for packing loans with bogus add-ons. If states banned transaction recycling and capped APRs at 15 to 18%, most of this market would disappear overnight. Nobody should lose their job because they missed one payment.
So, can you buy a luxury car with terrible credit? Technically, sometimes yes. Should you? That's a very different question. Every person in this video got the same answer from every dealership. The car isn't the problem. The math is. What's the lowest credit score you think someone could get approved on, and for what car? Drop your guess below.